What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another live stream from the Scalar Learning channel. And today we are back at it with our series on Khan Academy SAT problems. We are now on to isolating quantities. And this is a really fun topic to review. And I'm going to show you why, because when you recognize that a question on the SAT is an isolating quantities question, you can kind of cut through a lot of the verbiage and just go straight to getting the answer choice. So I'm going to show you what that looks like. Again, we're in level foundations. I'm seeing these questions for the first time in real time, and I'm going to explain and teach the concepts as we go through the practice problems. Problem walkthroughs are the most effective way to learn, in my opinion. So without further ado, here we go. Let's get ready for this March SAT. All right, we got if, blah, blah, blah. Now, when I say, it's got all this stuff and whatever, but when you look at the answer choices, how do we know it's an isolating quantities question? Because in every single one of these options, right, they've isolated P from that starting equation. So it doesn't really matter what context this is in. All I got to do is isolate P. So let's start with the fact that it's in the denominator. I don't like that, so I want it out of the denominator. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply. So I could actually multiply both sides just by P, but just to keep it so it makes a little bit more sense, I'm going to multiply by this entire denominator, okay? So we have PT multiplying on the left side, we'll just cancel that out. On the right side, we're going to get 11 PT. Now, we want to isolate P, right? That's what we see in every option. So I'm going to divide both sides now by 11T, everything but the P. So 11T, that's going to get rid of the 11, get rid of the T, and then we're left with P equals 6 over 11T. And that is option C for the win. But again, the other thing I could have done is just multiplied the P across and divided by 11. So those are two different ways to achieve the same result. C is the winner. Oh, wait, did I do that? Did I type the wrong thing? Oh, I picked 11 over 16. What am I doing? Where's 6 over 11t? Oh, sorry, that was D. Whoops, sorry, guys. It should have been, I misclicked it. Boom, there we go. Boom, done. All right, next. Let's clear this. All right. 3c minus 5 equals, again, what are we doing here? I don't really care about any of this. All it says is isolate C, so let's do that. So first we're going to add 5 to both sides. 3c equals D plus 5. Then we're going to divide both sides by 3, divide both sides by 3, and we get C equals D plus 5 over 3. Where do I see that? Option B. C equals D plus 5 over 3. Just making sure I didn't misclick it. Boom, done. There we go, number 3. Again, isolating K. I don't need to read anything else. So we got K over here. Now, in this case, what I'm going to do for simplicity's sake is I got a proportion or a fraction equals a fraction. I always like to start by multiply or cross multiplying. So then I get 5 times J equals 4 times K, right? Those multiply each other, those multiply each other. Now I need to isolate K. All I'm going to do is divide both sides by 4, and I get K equals 5J over 4, which is D for the win. Done. All right, last one. We got number 4. Same thing, we're trying to isolate Y. Oh, wait, which of the following expressions is equivalent to Y? Interesting. So this is actually a little bit different than the typical isolating quantities question. I don't even know if you'll see one like this exactly on the SAT, where they don't say Y equals to, they're just putting an expression that's equal to Y. But basically, it's the exact same thing. They're trying to isolate Y to equal something, and whatever it equals should be one of the answer choices. So I'm still going to proceed in the normal way. Like I said, this is a little atypical, and again, sometimes there can be a slight disconnect between what's on Khan Academy and the College Board. At least previously that was the case. Maybe that's still the case, so just FYI. But anyways, let's isolate. So I'm going to first solve by subtracting 3x from both sides. I'm going to make it negative 3x plus 7. Or you can make it 7 minus 3x. I just noticed that in all the choices, x is first. Then we're going to divide by 4. Y equals negative 3/4 x plus 7/4. So the expression is what we see on the right-hand side here, which is option B. Again, on the SAT, I believe they will still have y equals, but this is a slightly different. But anyways, there you go. That's how you do it. All right, we're done with this topic. If you guys like hey, what's up, Dia Stars? If you guys like this video, make sure to click that like button. If you want to see more from the Scalar Learning channel, make sure to click subscribe. And if you want to use the best resource out there to study for the digital SAT, make sure to check out the SATcrashcourse.com. It is in the description below. Use code SCALAR for 20% off. That's all I got. I hope you guys are enjoying this series. I hope you guys like this video. And if you do, I will see you in the next video. Take it easy.